Hi, I'm Cody Rhorer. I'm a senior at Trinity Christian College in Palos Heights, Illinois, on the south side of Chicago. And I've been given the opportunity to travel with Athletes in Action to Israel. I feel like God, He opened the door for this opportunity for me to push me further into my faith, just to give me a glimpse and just a small idea of where it all came from and where it started and just what's next. And like I said, just to change my perspective on things and just to change my life, which He's been doing for years now. The area I grew up in, it wasn't the safest. But can't really flip the script and say that it was the worst either, but it was pretty bad. I mean, there was drug trafficking through the neighborhoods. There were prostitutes on the corner. There was a liquor store on every corner. And so everyone I pretty much grew up with kind of fell into that lifestyle of, wanting to be drunk and wanting to partake in drugs and wanted to commit crimes and be violent. And it honestly was something, like I said, I grew content with, and I started to fall into that lifestyle as well. I didn't really grow up as a strong believer, and that was because my peers and my family didn't really believe as well, which I pretty much grew content with. And I was involved in things that I shouldn't have been. I had thoughts that I shouldn't even been having. God He was always a thought. I always knew that there was a God. I knew that there was something greater, but I didn't know exactly what it was. I had no spiritual role models. I had no role models at all, honestly. And what's crazy is the way that I found God. It was on my own. It was on my own time. No one pushed me in that direction. No one really emphasized the thought of God. Well, at first, basketball wasn't really. It was just a sport. It was just something guys would go out in the parking lot. We had a rollaway court. We just go out and shoot some shots, just for the heck of it. It really had no meaning to me at that point. Then I got into high school. My freshman year, I tried out for the basketball team. I make the first cut, make the second, and by the third day of tryouts, I made the freshman team. And that was pretty much just like a motivation for me. Like, I made it that far, so now let's see what God can do for me now. Let's see the steps that I can take and see how far I could go with it. By my sophomore and junior year, I was bumped up to varsity. My coach, he wanted me in the gym because he saw the potential that I had. He saw what I could be. That basketball definitely played a huge role in my life. I feel like that and my faith is what pulled me out of the streets. It pulled me away from the drugs and the violence and the gang banging. And I just feel like God put that ball in front of me to show me another route that I could take. Show me that there was more than what I was doing. There was something greater. Coming into college, it was completely different. Just getting into a school, like, that meant everything to me. Especially where I come from, you don't find too many guys that make it out. You don't find too many guys who go and pursue an education. You don't find too many guys who grow up and have wives and kids. Like, some of the guys don't even get a chance to grow up. So for me, I felt like going to school and making the basketball team was everything to me. That was like a pivotal point in my life where my life completely took a 180. I want to keep the momentum going in my spiritual life as well as basketball. I want to go as far as forward as I can with it. I want to know every corner of it. I want to know every aspect. I just want it all. I want to know it all. I want to learn about it. I want to see how far I can take it. And I feel like God is pretty much, He's leading me towards this trip to benefit me as well as push me farther into my faith. It's like giving me an idea of what's to come and where things have come from, just giving me a different perspective on life.